they protect each other.
You know how they protect. Yeah, guys
protect one another. Guys, it
Yo.
is scary.
Are you my dad? Are you my father?
Are you my dad?
Are you my guardian?
Is that my bar? Shut up. Begging for a date, begging to be treated right. That's 2020 stuff. Like bye-bye.
In a panoramic to be begging for things. Like, yo, if you want to, you will.
Panoramic.
I'm not gonna beg you, dude. We almost died.
Right?
Imagine you're still gonna be begging a
Someone.
any guy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to another video. In today's video we have a very beautiful guest on my side. Bijou, please introduce
Hi
yourself.
guys, my name is Bijou. I almost did my own kind of intro, but anyway, it's nice to meet you guys. Yeah, I'm excited for this video.
We are very excited. I've been wanting to do more collaborations on my channel this year and I'm so happy. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about 12 things that guys show in relationships that we say are red flags, that we think are red flags. So please note this is all our opinions, okay? And yeah, let's get into the video. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also subscribe to her channel. I'll put the link down below, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing is they don't support your dreams or your goals. What do you have to say about that?
I definitely agree. I feel like when you get into a relationship with someone, you guys are basically partners. So
Yeah.
obviously your dreams should be important to them as much as their dreams are important to you. So if there's no sort of like support, then
or like they try to like make it feel like it's small, like when you tell them your dream and it's like, that is nothing, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very important to have someone who supports you in every single facet.
Exactly
thing,
like there's no dream that's too, if it's important to your partner, like it should be important to you, like,
as well,
even if it's like
a small thing.
I don't know what you consider small, but like
I think every person's dream is big to them.
Exactly.
So even if you feel like maybe this might not work, but you still show support and you help where you can. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's not your dream, it's their dream. All you can do, even if it's like, I don't know, just staying up at night or contributing, taking them or going with them to wherever, I don't know, just doing something, or like just encouraging them, like that's the bare minimum that you can do. You don't have to like
go to the ends of the earth.
You don't need to
just
do much.
The small
just
things,
support,
you know?
Just support. So if there's no support, then that man's got to go. That girl got to go.
Red flag.
Like as in today. So, yeah.
Okay, and then the second one.
For me, the most important one is they promise things that they don't really deliver. But what do you have to say about that?
That one, they promise you things and then it's like, you know, it's one thing when someone promises you something unprovoked, like you didn't even ask them and they're like, baby, I promise to do this for you, to take you there, to do whatever, and then it's like you have to remind the person of their own promise. It's like, remember you said we should, when are we gonna, remember the date, when are we gonna, like you promised unprovoked and then they don't deliver. Like guys, someone's interest is definitely gonna show if they're really interested in you.
Thank you.
Like,
thank you.
Period.
Yo, that is so true. Like,
period.
For me, I'm very big on promises, right? So even if it's unprovoked, like if I ask you something and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, do it. But if you can't do it at a certain point, communicate and be like, babe, I know I promised you this, but I think we're gonna have to check. But if you're gonna keep quiet, and then I'm gonna have to be like, come there, babes, what's happening?
What's happening? Didn't you say?
It's gonna make me look like a stalker. Like, no.
Or like you're desperate.
Like you're desperate.
Yeah.
You don't want to look like that. So like, don't do that to people, guys. Actually, emotionally abusive. I feel, because then the person mentally goes through this thing that, am I crazy? Did I like hear things, or did he actually like promise?
Say that.
You know, so communicate. I think it ties up with communicating as well. Like, I get it, things change, but say, like, you must say.
Communicate and say, okay, look, something came up. Here's the thing. You see.
Exactly. So don't just like keep quiet and like expect, I don't know, miracles to happen. Because
then you start feeling like you're crazy, or like you're asking for too much over something that someone else promised. Like,
baby, you promised to buy me flowers.
Like, you said it.
That's weird.
Not me.
That's weird.
So that's number 2. Number 3. This one is one of my favorite ones. They want things to be physical way too soon.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
That is a huge red flag. Huge. Humongous. Like, I think when a guy is truly interested in getting to know you, or truly is interested in you as a person, they wouldn't like only focus on, you know, the physical part only, like the sex.
Yeah.
Like, they want to actually get to know what's happening in here. And I think, do you agree, disagree?
I am both ways about it. Considering, and this is no judgment to anyone, right? I just feel like we're in a generation where like people just meet each other the first day and all of a sudden smash. I don't get that concept, right? But for some people it's not necessarily a red flag. It's more like a, you know, like a way of self-love. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think it's a personal choice, because sometimes people, it also depends if you guys have communicated like, okay, I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. So if you guys have communicated, then by all means, like, go for the physical things. But if this guy or a girl is telling you that they're interested in you, and all of a sudden, it's like you're feeling some sort of pressure to like give yourself, then you definitely know that you should be out. And I also feel like sex shouldn't be something that's forced, or you feel like in order to keep a person or to keep this person interested, you need to do it. Sometimes you might not be a virgin, but you choose not to like engage. Otherwise, if you are a virgin, I highly suggest that you have a conversation and you make it clear that, you know what, this is not what I want to do, and basically that filters people out. I think it does, because
I agree.
If a guy comes with the intention to just smash, and obviously there's no communication, that filters that out. So
I think when you get it from your perspective, it's like, okay, it works. It's like on the fence type of thing about it. So it could be, because some people would meet someone on the first date and they just like, let's smash. And then sometimes you even end up getting married 5 years later. Like, you meet someone the first time, smash, babies in 5 years, and you're still happy. Like, I think every scenario is different. But if you're the kind of person that's like, you know, I want to wait and get to know the person. And then they know, and you told them that, no, I have like a 90-day rule, or like a 2-month rule, let's go out, or like a 3-date rule, whatever. And then on the second date, they're like, dude, come on, like, been waiting, like, you know, and they start pressurizing you, then you know that they don't have your best interests at heart.
You know that they're just here for their own
self
gratification type of thing. So
and they'll probably leave after. So
that's true. That is so true, guys. That actually that's one point that is like the most painful. It's like, I feel like usually people would come with a certain intention, and obviously like they'll act all nice. And I've seen it a lot. Like they'd be all nice, take you out on dates, and kind of like have this mental manipulation. Like, oh, you would think that, oh, he's such a nice guy, he's gonna wait for me.
Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, we were still talking about how they want things to be physical too soon, but I think it depends on the situation and the people and what you communicated. So yeah. That's all I have to say.
Right. So my other one is them acting different around their friends. So this is the biggest thing. This is actually the biggest red flag, because it's like, why are you switching up on it? You just told me that you love me, all of a sudden you're acting weird. Like, no, like
around their friends, especially like
cute.
male friends or something.
Exactly. Or like just, you know, like you'd find that a guy is like passionate and he's like all touchy with you, and all of a sudden he's in front of the boys and he's like, nah, you know, don't touch me, don't talk to me like that.
But I think some people don't like what do you call it, public display affection. Yeah. Like some people don't like that. I think it's like I don't know, like it depends from person to person. But let's say we're out and we go to the movies like together, and then you're openly like touching me and everything. That means you don't mind public display affection. Yeah. But the minute you go with your friends and then it changes and you're like, no, I don't like PDA, then something's off. There's definitely
that's true.
A red flag.
Yeah, that is a red flag. I also think outside of, like, I get it. I'm also like that. I like being touchy in private. When it comes to the public space, I'm just like, okay, no, like, we're cool. But in terms of also the way you speak, if you're speaking with kindness behind closed doors, or you're speaking to me passionately and all of a sudden how in front of your friends, then no, like we're not about to do that. Like, call me baby in front of your friends the way you could. Don't be calling me like
hands, whatever.
Exactly. Don't
like,
be calling me like
what
my
we were
nigga.
doing.
Exactly. So yeah, no, that for me is like a red flag. Like it shows what either you're ashamed or
like something's off. Yeah. Like, or maybe you didn't tell your friends, or maybe like you see somebody else.
Yeah, it could be possible, because it's like if your friends know another one,
and you know how they protect each other.
You know how they protect. Yeah, guys
protect one another. Guys, it is scary. They will tell you, no, he's not taken.
You will be a clown, dude. Yeah.
They will protect one another.
That's one thing.
That's one thing about me.
You will be a joke.
And then you really think that they're single because the friend said no, like for real. And then they
know you're just an extra. Like there's the main, the important one. But men are the piss.
Scary anyway. And the next one is, they always say they want to go on a date but never really like take you out, or like they cancel last minute.
I think for me it will also depend on the frequency. If it's like a recurring thing, then I'll know, right?
That's what I'm saying, always say.
But if it's like once, again, communicating, I think I'll like, if something has come up and we plan to go like on a date, that's fine. But if every time J, all of a sudden things come up, it kind of shows that you're not prioritizing me, and also it's a bit shady. Like who is most important than like me? Like that you're canceling on me. How would you cancel on this pretty face? Like, guys, no.
Tell him.
Like, no.
How would you look at this face? Like, come on.
Imagine, but last minute also is disrespectful, because if it's like a day before, then yes. But if it's last minute in terms of like, today at 5 o'clock we're supposed to go out, and you cancel on me at like 3 o'clock, that is disrespectful, because I got ready, I cancelled my plans, and you didn't have the decency to be considerate, to be like, you know what, let me tell this friend, like, you know something's gonna come up, unless if you have someone else who's like demanding your attention that much,
that's more important. Like,
exactly. So like, don't do it.
Yeah, it is disrespect. And like you said, like if it's a reoccurring thing, like as in all the time or majority of the time, like it's wrong, guys, because I'm also like sacrificing my time. It's not like I also don't have a life or
Exactly.
anything like that. I made time to say, you know what, guys, today I have a date. I can't make it.
Exactly.
You know,
So
and then I made space for the guy, for you, and then it's like
you're gonna disrespect that.
you
so
cancel. It's not nice,
It's
guys.
not cool, guys.
It's really
like,
not nice.
yeah,
Dates
these things
are
make me
important.
tired, like,
Yo, dude.
ooh. Yeah, no.
And you know what I hate the most is like asking someone or like if you ask 2 times, it's like begging. It's like you're begging for that person's
Yeah, I'm also like that.
attention.
I don't. I'm not pushy. Like it's like
I hate it.
if you're gonna take me out or invite me somewhere, and all of a sudden you keep quiet, I'm really not the type to be like, how, what happened? If you're quiet, you're quiet. I'll be like, oh, okay. But you should know that I've already like made up my mind. Like the next time you invite me, I'm just not gonna come.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, yo, dude, why are you quiet? You said we were no. It's your choice. You know what you're doing. I feel like
you have a lot of control, self-control.
Yeah, no, dude.
I
I'm
speak up. I'm like, what happened?
Mm-mm.
What happened? And then I know that I'm careful about you next time.
Like I feel like we're in a generation where actually we're grown. Let me not say anything about our generation. We're grown.
We are.
Communication
important.
between everyone nowadays, it's like it sucks. If you're in traffic, communicate. If you don't feel like seeing me last minute, communicate. It's fine. I'm not gonna cut off your head. I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. And I know the next time I'm not even gonna bother myself. But if you're gonna keep quiet and like make me sit there, then it reflects badly on you.
On you, yeah.
It
definitely.
really does, and it's just disrespectful.
It is.
Like let's not disrespect each other.
Yeah, bruh. I've been there and I'm done with it. Like,
Yeah.
begging for a date, begging to be treated right.
Girl.
That's 2020 stuff. Like
like
bye-bye.
in a panoramic to be begging for things.
Girl,
Like
in
yo,
the
if you want to, you will.
panoramic.
I'm not gonna beg you, dude. We almost died.
Right?
Imagine you're still gonna be begging a
Someone.
a nigga.
Hello.
Hold on.
No,
We don't do that here.
throw him away.
We're done. Big red flag, sis. So yeah, that is the 5th red flag.
The 6th red flag is them using your insecurities or mental health against you. What is your take on that?
That one, huge. Like, guys, if someone opens up to you about their insecurities, it means that they trust you enough to like keep it to you.
Exactly.
You know, and then that's why they always say like be with someone who's kind during arguments and stuff. Because imagine we're arguing and now you're using like
Hallelujah.
my insecurities,
Yo.
the things that I don't
Bringing up
like
the
about
files.
myself, my mental health, and you obviously know it's a weakness. Like it's something that you are sensitive about.
Exactly. So,
You know?
Yeah.
And then you just like it's not okay.
Yo.
And the 7th red flag is they become overly jealous when you're around other guys and they accuse you of cheating. Wait, is this... Did I write this?
No, I
Was it
read
me?
this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They become overly jealous when you're around other guys and they basically accuse you of like cheating.
I'm not gonna say much, but like I think that point just speaks on
Yeah, it speaks
itself.
for itself. Hey?
Like it ties up to gaslighting, it ties up to emotional abuse, it ties up to a lot of things. It's like all of a sudden they want control over your life and you need to act a certain way to make them feel comfortable. Can I tell you guys, there is nothing in the world that you can do for an insecure person. There is nothing you can do. You can cut off all these guys, you can go off social media, you can isolate yourself.
And there will still be something
And there will
that they
still be
point
something.
out.
Like there is nothing. I just say choose your peace. If this person is acting insecure, you know what, just leave. Just be like, you know what, you need to sort yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really draining and I think it's like extremely toxic to like try to control another person and tell them who they can and cannot see, especially when it comes to males. Then if you're having insecurities with regards to your girl having male friends, then what are you doing?
Good question. And it'd be the ones that tell you can't have male friends and have so many female friends.
They know what they're doing. They know.
And that's why they don't want you around like male friends.
They know. Because why would you be insecure if you're not doing anything? If you're just chilling and you have female friends and you're just chilling with them, then why would you have a problem with your girl having male friends? As if you're doing something, guys. Like your
my point exactly. Like I remember I was in a talking stage with this other guy, and like every time I'm telling him I'm going out or I'm going to this place, I'm doing this weekend, whatever, he would always ask me like, will there be guys? And I'm like, yeah, there will be guys. And then he would be like, do I have to be worried? And I'm like, worried about what?
Are you my dad? Are you my father?
Are you my dad?
Are you my guardian?
Is that my bar? Shut up.
I think for mine is they manipulate you or victimize themselves in a situation where they are wrong.
That one was my favorite. Is that the last one? Yeah. That's my favorite one. Like, that is so true. You find that you're talking about something and you're like, babe, you did something 1, 2, 3 that I didn't like. And they try to make you feel bad about saying that.
Yeah.
Or they try and act victim, or they try and like, I don't know, they manipulate, like they play mind games. Now you start second guessing. Was it really a problem? Or am I overreacting? Like, those are the most dangerous guys. Like manipulative guys, they scare me. Men that are manipulative, like they can do anything. They can, it's one thing, like, I don't know, physical things, whatever, but like mind games.
Yeah, those ones are the most dangerous because you can't.
That is really so dangerous.
Or like, it's very hard to actually become aware
of it. Yeah.
You only become aware only when you're deep in it. Like,
no, when you're deep in it, you're not even aware. Like, you're only aware when you're like outside the relationship and you're like,
oh, even that. You're like, I actually
did that.
Like, I allowed that. Yo, guys.
I said yes to that. You'll be having calm moments.
Painful thing ever. Like,
right.
Yo.
The 8th one is they start being inconsistent with texting.
Okay, personally, I've never experienced. I'm gonna like tell on myself a little bit. I'm that person who's inconsistent with texting. So I just feel like, from my point of view, the reason why someone would like stop or like become inconsistent in terms of texting is them not showing interest, or they just found someone else.
Yeah.
Especially during the talking stage. If the conversation started off like flowing and everything was nice, and all of a sudden there's a change.
Like quick, like all of a sudden, I've been there.
And that's painful. Actually, that is the most painful, because it's like a breakup with you breaking up with a person you've never been in a relationship with. Because, I mean, you guys are talking. Then, like, why all of a sudden? Then you ask yourself, did I say something wrong?
Did I do something wrong? And you start, like, self-blaming. And it's like, is it me? And then now you start second guessing yourself. I've actually had a situation like that. So like the guy started literally texting every day, FaceTiming, and I don't even like FaceTiming.
Yeah,
like I have my days, but like I was like, no, let's open up to it. But FaceTime every day or video call. And text, and then there was a point where it started becoming like less and less, to the point where it was like none. Like would go a week without talking. And I have a lot of pride. Like I will not be the one that texts first every single time. Like I won't be the one that says hey every time. When I see that you're not putting in the same effort. And so I was like, this is not working, because I feel like if there's no communication, there is no relationship. Think about it. If you had, even with a friend, like if you had a friend and you guys talk every day, whatever, and then all of a sudden you guys just, is there really still a friendship? I guess like we're still busy and everything. I mean, I don't mean like less talking, I mean like totally not talking.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I also feel like sometimes, yeah, people go through things, but like there should be a point where you're like,
True.
hey dude, like I'm sorry, like, you know, I disappeared, I was going through a lot, and you know what, but it's also a different thing if you guys, like, for example, I don't really have pride, so if I see that you're ghosting me or something, I will text you and be like, yo dude, why you disappeared? What's the problem?
Yeah, I need to learn from you.
And I feel like energies never lie. You can definitely tell if this person was responding in paragraphs and all of a sudden you're getting one line,
like one word.
Like, oh, fine. How you doing? Fine. What's going on? Nothing. Okay.
You okay? Okay.
Okay.
Especially the okay with like the O and the K.
And the K.
Not like O-K-A-Y. Woo, that one.
Then you
like,
know. That's when I'm just
dagger.
like, okay, I get the point. I'm not gonna say anything.
But also, you did say like people actually go through a lot, so that's also one thing you have to like keep in mind. Like, you know, when someone's going through a mental like something.
Yeah.
And some people react differently. Some people just go off social media and they just like wanna recuperate and feel like themselves again.
Yeah.
And so obviously you'll feel like, okay, what happened to the communication? And then when they like totally fine again, then they start saying like, you know, this is what was happening in my life. I was going through 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then you're understanding, you know. But if it's just for J, like I don't talk to you in J, and you see the person's online, you see them viewing your statuses, you see them even being active, and it's like, I texted you. Where's my response?
Where's my? If they're
Especially
like, I get it.
if
There's
you've
some
been
people who would just like post on their statuses and just leave WhatsApp. I'm also kind of like that. But if someone is close to you and they value you and they value like whatever relationship you guys have, just say like, dude, you know what? I don't know. Like for me, that's how my friends are. They'd be like, you know what? I'm not feeling fine. I'm just gonna be off. Then I know I'm not gonna bother you. Or even if they just go off, they'll be like, yo, hey friend, you know, like I was going through a lot. Like I'm sorry. But if it's like totally ghosted, like you can see this person is online. They like posting statuses. You can see they're active.
Everything.
Like you can see in every like part of social media they're active. Then
something's
you
definitely
need to know your place. And
right?
Take your bag, take your pride, take your dignity. Please, girls,
And
don't ever write. One thing you should never do, don't write long paragraphs to guys. They yo.
My weakness.
Do not embarrass yourself.
Yo, I do that a lot, hey?
And no, don't do that.
I do that a lot.
Rather type it in the notes.
I do that as well.
Yeah, type it in the notes.
Notes.
Send it to like a friend, and then let it go. But do not a guy.
I type it in the notes and then I ask my best friend, I'm like, is this okay, is this whatever? And then when she's like, yeah, it's fine, or add this or whatever, and then I send it. I still send it. Long paragraphs are my weakness, guys. I feel like sometimes, like I have pride, man, but sometimes if there's something I really need to say and that's been bothering me, I will say it.
No.
I really will.
What I once did was I instead of like texting the guy a paragraph, I took a video of myself and I was expressing like I pretended like I was talking to the person. I was like, you know what you did, what you did,
you're so strong.
But I obviously didn't post it or like send it, but it was therapeutic because I'm like, I'm gonna talk to this person.
Oh, I thought you sent it.
No.
Because I was like,
I'll never do that. No, it was for myself, just to release, because that's what I needed.
I should try that.
Yeah, I feel like that's why we type paragraphs and whatnot, because you want that person to know. But truth be told, like if a person cared, you wouldn't even be in the position of writing paragraphs.
Yeah, definitely.
So they won't. And you know, guys, they don't read paragraphs. They just read the first 2 lines, the last ones, and they're like, shocked.
Okay.
That time in the middle, you're expressing, you're pouring your heart out.
Everything.
Like,
you know when you're typing and you, like there's a tear here. like just there. And you're like, and then you're trying to swallow your tears.
How could you? How could I did?
Girl,
Is he gonna read
what
that?
a waste of time.
No. So
Yeah, but I don't think I've been in a situation where he didn't read everything, because sometimes like they respond to all the parts. Well, the previous guy that I was with, he liked calling, and I could tell that okay, he did read the paragraph. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't like know some parts that I said.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But all in all, I don't recommend it. I don't suggest it. Rather journal it. Rather send it to your friend and finish it, or take a video.
Yeah, okay, I get you. But we know the thing with me is that I want the other person to know. Like it's also about the releasing part of it, like getting it off your chest. But it doesn't help if you just release it and they don't know how they made you feel. But obviously, if you feel like okay, if they knew and nothing changed or whatever, or like it doesn't help anything, then it's fine. Keep it on your notes. But if I feel like I want you to know, yeah, then I will definitely send it.
I also think it also depends on if you know this person, like the relationship you have, like you know, like I don't know, like you just need to know, like there's just this sense that you get, like, no, this person genuinely does not care. Like they don't care. I'm not gonna waste my time. But there's some people where you could be like, you know, I'm gonna let you know because it really did hurt me. And sometimes they do respond like to whatever you said, but you just need to establish. You just need to know when to do that. But if it's like talking stage and the guy ghosted you, just leave it. Like he ghosted you. Like there's plenty of fish in the sea. I know, like everyone says that, but guys, trust me.
You know when you want that one fish.
I know, guys. I know.
Fish away. I want that
one. But no, guys.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that to yourself, please.
I feel you.
Okay, so the other point is they want to know and control everything you do, including your whereabouts. What is your take on that?
Personally, I don't think I've experienced like someone who wants to control my whereabouts specifically, but you do get that, like guys who feel like they want to isolate you from all your other friends and family members so that they have you to themselves, and they can kind of like mold you the way they want to and manipulate you. And that's what I've been saying, like it leads to the other point we made, like the manipulation. Like manipulative guys are the most dangerous. Yeah. Because it's here.
Exactly.
That's my opinion.
I feel like you set the tone when you guys start dating. I've noticed a lot, and I'm not gonna like pretend like I'm perfect. Is that when you get into a new relationship, there's this it's me and him against the world type of thing. So you have already set the tone that you're only spending your time only with him, no one else. And it gets to a point where the behavior is like you accustom that person to that behavior. So it intensifies, like now all of a sudden you want to go chill with your friends. Wait, who?
How?
For what? When all of this time you and me have been spending time together, you know? And I get it, like sometimes a person does care, like, you know, like let me know where you're going and like who you're gonna be with. But if it's like you need to, for example, I'm just trying to think of an example, like if you like out somewhere and you don't answer your phone like now, it's gonna be a problem. Like you shouldn't feel scared to be like, yo babes, I'm going to the club with my boys. Cool. But if he's gonna like throw a fit and it's, you know, what's gonna be a problem, then you need to literally, like, that is an abusive relationship.
Very.
Unfortunately, it
especially when you're scared of like just seeing certain things. Like,
exactly.
I'm going to this place, I'm seeing this person, like that, like you're not free.
You're not free, yeah. It shouldn't scare you to be yourself.
It shouldn't be that
if you're a person who likes maybe Sundays going to chill out with your guy friends, you should be comfortable to tell your partner. You should. Yeah. If you're not, then you know something is wrong. Like, especially if you're not doing anything wrong, like then you know that you need to leave. Because guys, like, yo, I get it. Like we all want to spend times with our booze and like have them all to ourselves, but like they have a life. They
As
are
well.
a person outside of the relationship itself. So it's unfair, and I also feel like it's unfair if, for example, I don't go out. It's unfair for me to expect my partner not to go out because I'm not the type. Like we're not, we're different people.
Well. We're different people. I think we should just allow people to be who they are, even like before the relationship, the way they were.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, don't try and change someone into being something that's convenient for you.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that means that they're not themselves.
Exactly, and you don't want to be with a person who's not themselves.
So the second last one is they make you feel bad about yourself. And I feel like we've mentioned something like that here about the insecurities and stuff like that. Yeah. So just an add-on, like I feel like a relationship should be your safe space. You shouldn't feel like you can't be you freely and
you shouldn't feel embarrassed. Just to add on, you shouldn't feel embarrassed or ashamed, or I've experienced that quite a lot, where you feel like, am I a bad person because I do? And it makes you happy. That's the thing. It makes you happy, but obviously it's not like acceptable for the other person. You end up feeling like, am I like a horrible person? Or you end up like, why am I this type of person? Or like, and you should never feel like that. You really should never be put in a position
when you start questioning
yourself
and yourself.
Exactly.
And your self-esteem, especially that part. Like anyone that like tries to play around with that is not good for you.
Cut them off.
Not good for you.
You know you need to let them go.
Red flag. Let them go, sis. So yeah, I think we've spoke pretty much a lot about this. So the last one, Bijou is just gonna do it, and then we'll wrap off the video.
Okay. The last one also ties up to everything, extremely everything that we've spoken about is gaslighting. But I wanted us to discuss gaslighting as like an entity by itself. Like, what does it mean? What are the signs? The impact on like the victim?
So I think gaslighting it's basically like when someone makes you when they downplay your emotions. Because I think, okay, just because you're not feeling something does not mean my feelings are not relevant or they're invalid. So that's my explanation of what gaslighting is. Is that the same for you? Or do you want to add something?
Mine means I view it as if the person makes you question your reality. So if you have to sit before like you speak about something, if you have to sit and be like, is this like a fact? Is it just me? Is it in my head? Is this like true?
Feel like that,
If you're feeling like that, then you definitely know you're with a person who is I want to say a chronic gaslighter.
Oh, is that a word?
I don't know. Let's just call it that.
We learn. Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like the signs are, for example, downplaying emotions. So if you're feeling sad and someone's like, no, there's no such a thing. Or if you're like, babe, you hurt me, or I saw you talk to this girl, or this girl was holding your hand, or whatever. And they're like, nah, you just seen things.
You're imagining things.
You're imagining things.
You tell me I'm blind? Or you tell me I'm crazy? Or like, you're crazy. I hate that. You're crazy. Yo, that will make me crazy.
One way they tell you, no, babe, you're just insecure. No, I'm not insecure. I saw what I saw.
Nah.
Then
or you're jealous or something like that.
Yeah, or you're jealous.
Stop it.
Then you know you're being gaslit, man.
Yeah.
That's not cool. So that's another red flag that you guys need to like look out for. And you generally
gaslighting is really hurtful if you think about it.
It is really hurtful because it's like I know what I'm feeling. But obviously you're now being conditioned to think that whatever you're feeling is not true. And that is dangerous because it leads you to not expressing it and like accepting things, because like even if I speak about them, it might just be me. I might be over exaggerate, and you're not. You really aren't. Your feelings are your feelings are your feelings. No one feels what you feel. So if you're feeling unease about something, then it's probably true. You understand? So yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much said everything I wanted to say. So yeah.
Sorry.
That is all the points, you guys. Red flags that we feel like guys show in relationships. So yeah, those are our opinions.
Yeah,
Please
those are opinions, guys.
don't come for us.
Like, if it's not relevant to you, please don't attack us. It's
Please.
just our personal experience, or like
Experiences,
people
yeah.
who've seen experience these things. So
A
yeah.
disclaimer.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for coming
Thank you for
on my
having me
channel.
here. Guys, I'm so
This
excited.
cute face.
to
I
meet
actually
you.
want to see you again. Ne?
Definitely.
Give a thumbs up if you want to see her again on my channel.
And you guys know you want to see me again.
Please. Please, guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well as her channel. By the way, I will link it down below. Please, please, eh? It is
Do the
free.
most.
Do the most.
Tell your aunties, your uncles, your dogs, your cats, everybody in your neighborhood. You know what it do.
You know what to do, baby. By the way, guys, she's an amazing singer, so definitely check out her YouTube videos. So yeah, let me close off the vlog, the video, sorry, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye.